What's up, legends? It's Michał and welcome back to Made Up Universe. Today we're gonna talk about Captain Marvel. Is this movie gonna flop? Coming up. Obviously, before we start, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that subscribe button, and also hit the bell notification button to stay up to date with all my videos. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It's about a month before Captain Marvel movie hits the cinema. Today, we're really gonna look at whether Captain Marvel movie is gonna be a flop or not. And we're going to start by defining what the flop is. And I think there are like two definitions of the flop. The first one is if the movie does not perform financially, okay? The movie, if it hits the cinemas, it got to earn money in the first place, otherwise it's a flop. So the first definition of flop is that the movie got to earn money, okay? It needs to earn more, at least twice of its budget, otherwise it won't be profitable for the company. And the second definition of the flop is that it is very poorly received by the audience and the critics. I'm kind of combining these two together in the same way as you can see probably in like Rotten Tomatoes. You've got the critic score and you've got the audience score, and if these two options deliver a good review, that means that the movie ain't a flop. Let's start by looking at the financial side of Captain Marvel, okay? Is she going to be a flop? So how can we find out? I think that the first thing that we should do is look at the pre-sale tickets figures. Within the first day since the tickets hit the market, Captain Marvel ranked third of all Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, okay? Just right after Avengers Infinity War and Black Panther, and we know that these movies made over $1 billion. $1 billion. The $1 billion club. And she already on the first day of ticket sales got this third spot. Obviously this does not guarantee at all that this movie is gonna be financial success, but it is a good indication, and I believe if this movie earns $600 or $700 million, that's gonna be a very successful movie. So let's talk about the actual reception of Captain Marvel by the audience and the critics. I mean, it's very difficult at this point to gauge how people is gonna react to the Captain Marvel movie, because obviously we need to see it first. Still, here we can be predicting a couple of things, right? We've seen some trailers, we know a little bit about the story, especially from the latest TV spots. We know that there is quite a lot of secret invasion plot in Captain Marvel movie. Secret invasion plot was extremely interesting and fascinating story arc in Marvel Universe. So already here we've got a very interesting story that's gonna be in Captain Marvel movie. On top of that, just from the trailers, we've seen already a lot of character of Captain Marvel. She's so unique, she's so cool, she's absolutely badass. A lot of people absolutely love that. I'm 99.9% sure that Captain Marvel and Nick Fury character dynamics, this gonna be an icing on the cake of that Captain Marvel movie.
That's a yes or no question.
Yes.
And have you seen the latest TV spot? Seriously, like the latest TV spot cracked me up completely. Look at that scene. Look at the scene. This is absolutely perfect scene. I can watch it over and over again. It totally made my day yesterday. So just from this material available already, I have a good feeling about this movie, you know? And even looking at the social media and talking with people who are into Marvel Cinematic Universe, who are fans, predominantly, they are very positive about this movie. So saying all that, right? Saying all that, why am I even asking the question, is Captain Marvel going to be a flop? The reason for that is that there is a certain group of people out there on the internet. So you know, you got to love the internet, right? But there's a certain group of people, predominantly men, that really hate the idea of Captain Marvel being a success. I want to have a kind of look at why is that? Why do they have such a big problem with this movie being successful? The main problem these people have with Captain Marvel is that it actually does not conform to the way They want to see women, and that makes them absolutely desperate, crazy desperate. They try to nitpick, try to find the smallest crack in the picture of Captain Marvel just to argue some sort of logic or anything, just to say that, you know, this movie is gonna suck, this movie is gonna be bad, it doesn't make sense. It's probably worth saying, like, why Captain Marvel is different than any other even superhero female that we've seen. Well, first of all, she's completely not sexualized in any way in this movie. She's wearing like a full suit, and apparently this makes them really mad. And she's not smiling and waving to them, and that makes them very, very upset, because that's not how women should behave. I mean, are you fucking crazy? Women are not for your entertainment. You are no one to decide what they're supposed to be, who they're supposed to be, or how they're supposed to be. Do I really need to spell this out to you? And you see these people quite often say like, oh, we wanted Black Widow movie, but totally don't take into account that the fact that Black Widow can be a leading MCU character. It's almost as if they were saying like, here woman, here's a consolation prize for you. We wanted Black Widow movie, just so we can stare at her butt and boobs. And the moment when you put a woman as a leader, apparently that's a problem. But with Captain Marvel, it's like, fuck consolation prize. Here's the leading role. He's the leading role of a great woman character. Now, a lot of these people are saying that, you know, there's a story problem because we learn to love other characters in MCU and all of a sudden this character comes in and apparently she's supposed to be a savior, and they kind of bring up these arguments. Like, they say that Captain Marvel is advertised as if she is supposed to be the savior in Avengers Endgame. I mean, show me where the hell is that shown? Where is this said? Just one example, like really one. The only thing that's been said about Captain Marvel is that she's gonna be the strongest Avenger. And why there is a problem with that? The real problem is with this kind of argument is that bring Nova, replace Captain Marvel with Nova, and I guarantee you that these people will be excited as fuck. They will be like, yeah, finally Nova, he's gonna come in with the full power of Nova Corps and he's gonna kick ass. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to see Nova, right? But it's just this kind of little experiment, let's say, of changing the roles. If you say that, you know, Captain Marvel isn't a female, she's a male, take a male character in her place and all of a sudden everything is fine. Like, there was no problem with Doctor Strange, right? No one said there is a problem with Doctor Strange when he was introduced, and he's more powerful than majority of MCU characters. He toyed with Thor, and he would probably do the same with Bruce Banner. There was no problem introducing Black Panther because he's a dude. There was no problem introducing Ant-Man. Moreover, in Avengers Endgame, Ant-Man, like, when they were introducing Ant-Man, majority of the people had no idea who the hell Ant-Man was. And currently this guy, this apparently insignificant figure, is supposed to be a key, a major character, a major factor in Avengers Endgame. But no, it's Captain Marvel who is a problem. Why? Because she's a girl. At the very end, if you go down to any comment sections, hopefully not mine, but if you go down to the comment sections of Instagram posts, YouTube videos, or some Twitter posts, quickly, very quickly, you will find people calling other people social justice warriors just for being a decent human beings. And they will be saying like, oh, these justice social warriors are ruining Marvel Cinematic Universe for me. Are you fucking laser brain? Do you know that these people for the last fucking 10 years been making these movies for you? Nothing has changed. They are the same people. They're still Kevin Feige. They are still the same people that you admired that are making this movie, the same as they made all the other movies. They're still Russo brothers who are putting Captain Marvel in Avengers Endgame, and trust me, they are excited. They are genuinely excited for this character to appear in this movie. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Rant. As always, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification button to stay up to date with all my videos, and as always, see you next time in the Made Up Universe.